And for us, it's the opportunity to play for a championship.
That's right. Call them the comeback kids, coming back after being down 3-1 against the Clippers. Tonight they face off against LeBron and the Lakers in Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. Kendrick Perkins here with us. Max is having some difficulties with his microphone, but we're going to get him back because he has got a hot take here. Stephen A., I'm going to start with you here, though. Do the Nuggets have a chance against the Lakers?
He's been having difficulties. He's been having difficulties all week with Stephen A.
That's exactly what I was going to say, Charlie. Of course, he's having difficulty. He shouldn't. Listen. He's lucky he's allowed to talk basketball. To be quite honest with you, but here's the deal. The Nuggets have a slim chance, but
Maybe
slim.
Argument.
Exactly, they ain't gonna help them. But here's the deal: the Nuggets have a slim chance, and that's about it. They have no rim protector. They have nothing on the interior. As a result of that, you're talking about LeBron James, who was going to be aggressive, as Damian Lillard, who I spoke to on my NBA show, SportsCenter with Stephen A. last night. Damian Lillard pointed that out. Because you don't have a rim protector in Denver, if you're LeBron, you're going to be super aggressive. If you're Anthony Davis, you should be absolutely positively dominant. We appreciate Montrezl Harrell's effort. We understand he's the reigning sixth man of the year. We get that. But he is not Anthony Davis, especially on the defensive end of the floor. And Anthony Davis ain't going to go for all of that stuff that Joker's bringing your way. Remember, during the regular season, Anthony Davis averaged 29 and 9, I think, against Denver. The Joker averaged like 16 points. I'm not saying that the Joker's not going to get his because he's a skilled player. But he ain't Anthony Davis. And Anthony Davis should have an absolute field day. The Denver Nuggets. He should be the most dominant player for the Lakers unless LeBron just decides I'm taking it to the hole all day, every day, and I'm going to have a dunk line in the game. That's how easy this should be for him. Denver is a juggernaut offensively. Jamal Murray is no joke. Nikola Jokic is no joke. I love me some Michael Porter Jr. Jeremy Grant is nothing to sneeze at. Gary Harris occasionally has found his stroke. We get all of that. But they should be a perfect matchup for the Los Angeles Lakers. If the Los Angeles Lakers get any kind of production whatsoever from anybody on the perimeter outside of Anthony Davis and LeBron James, and they play defense the way we know they're capable of, this could be a sweep. I'm not going to disrespect Denver by predicting that. I predict that they'll win 1 or 2 games just out of respect. But I don't believe for one fact a damn thing I said. I've shown y'all nothing but respect. Y'all were the number 3 seed in the West. I talked to you early in the season. I believe you are a star on the rise. You are something special to behold. I love y'all team in terms of its youth. I think y'all are going to win y'all championship in the future. Y'all going to win a championship in the future, but it ain't going to be this year. It's not disrespecting you. It's just spitting straight facts. Denver is going down, and I don't believe this will go past 6 games, and I'm being nice by saying that.
Yes, you are, Stephen. You've been extremely nice because I don't see it going past 5. Denver might get swept. The way that the Lakers are playing right now, their championship pedigree is kicking in at the right time. They're priming, they're hitting their stride at the right time. The way that LeBron playing, he's reminding me of the LeBron James in Miami. The way that Anthony Davis is playing. Big Jokic, you haven't had to guard anybody in the first series. Rudy Gobert, he's a defensive player. You didn't have to guard anybody against the to shuffle them puppies this series because Anthony Davis is on a mission. And by the way, thinking about it, who's going to match the intensity of playoff Rondo? Playoff Rondo has these other guys like Caldwell Pope, Caruso, and Kuzma playing at an extremely high level. I think that Frank Vogel is going to go back to his big lineup. They have multiple bodies that they could throw at Jokic. You know, you think about Dwight Howard, a guy who's very mobile, very athletic, who can slide his feet and also make it difficult for him and body him up and wear him down. So I'm looking at this series, and, you know, Jamal Murray, yes, man, you are a star in the making. I think Jokic is the best center in the league. But going against this Los Angeles Lakers team, the way that they're playing right now, the way that they handled and abused the Houston Rockets last series, 2 MVPs that were still in their prime, and Russell Westbrook and James Harden, I don't see Denver Nuggets standing a chance. The only chance that I see them have a chance to live life and tell their grandkids and children that, hey, I got to play against the great LeBron James in the year 2020. That's the only chance that they have, is to be able to preach that they played against the great LeBron James. That's it.
Well, not a bad story to tell your kids or grandkids, if you ask me. And Perk, I do want to say, Vogel has already said he's going back to that big lineup for this series.